Okay guys, here's an update. There's a lot of dust in the air. I just cleaned up sawdust. So as you see, there's a ton of dust in the air. And I wonder why my allergies are flaring up right now. It's a good reason. This is where kitchen cabinets are going to go. This is where windows are going to go. And we're in the corner now. This whole corner had to be replaced. Other than the actual frame, we had to take it down because that big window that was there leaked horribly. So now we got it all cleaned up. We've had a ton of rain, nothing's leaking, so that's a win. And you see, soon this will have to come down. I think what we're going to do is just switch this over here for now until our cabinets come in. Our windows are ordered, guys. So there's 6 windows that'll fit in these openings, and there'll be 3 openings right here. 1, 2, 3. So I will have windows right there by my sink, and this whole corner will be a workstation for me for food prep, canning, and all that good stuff. But we just took this corner out. This had a corner, well actually this piece here, we just took that out. This was my corner counter, temporary counter for the last 3+ years, guys. And now Jim's gonna put some more framing in this corner. So he's gonna frame that corner a little bit more, put some nailer wood in there, and then we're gonna insulate this section. And yes, that means I have to move all this stuff, but that's okay. It has to get done. But we're gonna insulate, and then we also have to frame out for these 3 windows. Now, all that won't get done today. There's just no way. One, it's super hot. We have 2 air conditioners running right now, and they're both large air conditionings. Like, one is a 15,000 BTU and one's a 14,000 BTU, and that's what it's taking to get us through the hottest point of the days right now. But the house is ice cold, so that helps. But running in and out, every time you open the door, you lose a level of that coolness. So Jim's going to be bringing some framing wood, and I hope he brings the insulation in. We'll probably get these 2 sections done today, and then from there we'll have to figure out, because this is probably going to have to wait, because there's no way I can have no countertops and not have a sink at the same time. There's just no way. You can see I have some dishes to do right there, so that has to be done. But as you can see, we're bare bones. And we need to get our cabinets in here like tomorrow, but that ain't gonna happen. We're gonna actually order our cabinets on or around the 1st of July, and they say it takes 7 days, but there's also a couple cabinets that when you look online, they do not have an ETA on delivery or pickup, so that could be a problem for us. So we'll have to wait and see. Windows, we did get notified our windows are delayed 9 more days. So it was 4 weeks, and then that took us out to like 5.5 weeks for windows, guys. It's crazy. We need our country to open back up. We need to get manufacturing going again. We need to start living our lives like we used to. We gotta stop living in fear. Alright, guys. That's it. Maybe I'll bring you back for that when he's done. We'll see. Okay, guys, we're starting another big project. This is my front door. We got cardboard on the floor. We have our kitchen cabinets are here. We had a snafu with that. We actually had 2 cabinets that were pretty badly damaged when we unboxed them. So we had to return those, which delayed us, what, about 2 or 3 days, Jim? And then we got our leveling system in the mail right before we unpacked those cabinets. So, yeah. Alright, we're going to try and get this wall done today. That's what our goal is. Okay, guys, Jim just drilled holes. This is the bottom kick plate on the cabinets. So the cabinets right now are upside down. You can see And that's to access a leveling system that we purchased online. He didn't want to do the shim system, so we're actually doing a totally different, unique system. It's not a unique system, but it's different than what a lot of people do. And you can see this is the systems right here. This is how it, oops, installed. I didn't touch it. Alright guys, I'll bring you back as we progress. Alright guys, we got the cabinets flipped up right now. The levelers are on. The bottom is all screwed together. We had to do this as we screwed 3 cabinets together on the bottom. That's why it was flipped. And to put the levelers on, then we put some cardboard on the floor and laid it down. Oops. And then we just flipped them back up. He has to secure the top cabinets together because the bottoms are already done. The top has to be screwed together. And then we'll be able to scoot them back to the wall, I think.
Well, then I'll have to level them too.
We gotta level them. Well, you want to level them once they're back against the wall, right?
Pretty much, but they still get leveled somewhat here. It's not a crucial leveling. It's just a matter of making sure that it's front and back and side to side as well.
Okay. Now we already have 2 cabinets in, and one is the corner cabinet and one is the one right next to it.
The one that loose.
Yes, we have a loose rail on that drawer system. So these here on the end, these are 2 36-inch wide cabinets. So it's all storage. It's all storage inside. And I can put shelves and stuff in there, which will be nice.
Yeah, they're completely open.
Yep. And then we got a stack of drawers, which will be right next to the stove. On the other side of that, we have a regular single cabinet. Let's see if I can show. I can't show you that because that one's in front of it. But it looks just like this. So it's just a little narrower. This is a 24-inch cabinet, which goes here. Yep. So that's going to go right behind Jim. The stove goes right behind Jim. So, and yes, Jim sweats, as you can see, and we have air conditioners going. But sometimes you just can't stop the sweating. You can see the colors of the cabinets. All right, we'll bring you back as we get things together here. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to move the stove, and I'll have to clean that corner. Ooh, I'm not looking forward to that. It's gonna be nasty. But we got the stove ready to go in, and our propane is in this cabinet. This was all planned. We need an outlet cover on that outlet. He's out looking for one right now. Once that outlet's covers is on, then this will go back into place. And let me show you what we did here. This is what we did here for the propane. So our propane is in there. We put the shelf that would normally go to this cabinet underneath so it doesn't damage the actual floor of the cabinet. So we did do that. And just a matter of hooking it up. Now, this may not be a permanent fix. We're not sure yet, because that's a cabinet lost for storage with the propane in, and there will actually be 2 cabinets sacrificed for propane. So once the major projects are done, we may end up plumbing our propane outside, so all our propane bottles can be outside. And I can also tell you that little grill propane bottle, I think it's like considered a 30-pound bottle, that will last us 3+ months on just the stove alone. So usually a month and a half when we're running the water heater and this cook stove on one bottle. We get a month and a half out of it. And that costs us roughly $18, $19 for a full propane tank. So that's pretty cheap for a month and a half worth of cooking. Is $18, $19. That's cooking and hot showers and dishwater, any hot water I need for cooking, anything like that. So that's how that works for us. Now we did price, and we talked to a company that was going to bring us a 100-gallon propane tank, but they wanted like $100 a month as a monthly bill for us to have propane. And you can see it's only costing us $19 every month and a half. That was an easy decision not to have that big tank brought in. So that's kind of why we made that decision. And we made that decision probably at least 3 years ago. At least 3 years ago. So, just so you know why we do the small tanks. Alright, Jim's back with outlet covers, and we're going to get this put in place. Well, guys, this is how far we got today. We did get that stove in there. It is a tiny stove, guys. But for the two of us, it's all we've needed. It's 3.5 years we've been using the stove now, and I still love it. This whole line of cabinets is in. We threw the old countertop that we were using, the plywood countertop, on, so I can function here tomorrow while we tear this whole area out. That's one of the new cabinets there. As you can see, there's new cabinets there. We got to do this section. So we got to get that done tomorrow. That's going to be another video because this one's getting long. And this is the base cabinet for my sink. And I have to clean this off because this is in front of my cabinets, because my cabinets are there. This is in front of the cabinet, so I got to clean this off so we can put that away. So that's kind of where we're at today. It's definitely been a fun day, to a degree, but we made progress. Now, once this sink area is done, we're going to go shopping and we're going to get our overhead cabinets next. And hopefully our windows will soon be in. So that's what we're doing right now. And yes, what do you want? What do you want? What are you shaking your head for? What? Thunder. Yeah? Are you talking? Are you talking? Thunder, what do you want? What? Thunder being silly? Are you being silly? He's a big guy. Are you a happy boy? Yeah. Alright, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. God bless. Want to say bye? Nope.